Welcome back, everybody. Comics Crypt coming at you again. And we're finally finishing up the last box from the 7 long box collection I bought back in October. So I got a nice stack here. It's probably a short video, but finally got that done. Got most of it rebagged. Haven't cataloged crap yet, but alright. Enough of me talking. Let's get into it. First off, we got Defenders of Dynatron City, number 3 newsstand. It's got some issues to it, but I'm trying to put this series together. I got the black mark there, unfortunately, but I'll find a better one eventually. It is newsstand. So I think this ran 7, 8 issues. I got about half of them now. Dark Crystal number 2, newsstand. Like I said, this one's got some spine ticks and stuff too, but I believe I have number 1 somewhere. I'm not sure how many issues this ran. Figure if I get them all together, put it in as a set. This is kind of one of those cult following type movies, you know, got this little niche. I thought it was interesting. It's back in the day, I tried to rewatch it, and I just couldn't get through the puppeteering and stuff this time, and that's some of the prices you pay for new stuff now. It really makes the old stuff look really corny. Yeah, Thor Annual 17 newsstand. I pulled this because I'm simply trying to put together the Citizen Kang storyline from all the different annuals. I gotta look up to see how many different annuals it ran through. I know I have the Avengers one and the Fantastic Four one and the Thor one. I'm not sure what else it ran through. But I figure we know if this Kang storyline coming up, this might be a good set to put together. Just a bronze Daredevil, Black Widow number 99. Has Hawkeye in it. I guess apparently he was still possibly a bad guy. Says there, you stole my girlfriend. This is one of the things I miss with new modern comic books. Like, take for instance this Thor one, newer book. I love the word bubbles and stuff, you know, to try and kind of get you intrigued. It does have a 12 here, looks like in grease pen. So they call me old fashioned, but I miss this because you would see this on the newsstands when you were a kid, and it would try to intrigue you into the story. You know, reading some of this stuff. Here it's just, I mean, it's nice artwork and stuff, but there's nothing to really draw you in. Just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comments. Another Galactus. I think I found another one of these before, but this one's a newsstand. This book has actually been heating up. So, and it's just a one shot. Tells you the whole origin and everything. Pretty good read. This was a nice find. This book has really shot up in the last couple of years as people are finally starting to realize that this continues the storyline from Captain Marvel that got back in the 70s that got canceled. And this is actually chronologically or storyline wise. Let me see if I get this right. I believe this is Rogue's first appearance, and then she appears in the Avengers Annual. So it's supposed to have shown up in the Captain Marvel, and then, like I said, I got canceled, and then it got reprinted in this. But the Avengers actually came out first, so chronologically, the Avengers came out, and then this. But storyline-wise, it should have been this and then the Avengers. Just a neat little information. That was a nice little find. Ghost Rider 15, the Glow in the Dark from Tex. Second prints are gold, and they're glow in the dark as well. And this is a book. Now, this came in the collection, but even when I'm out flea market and yard sale and stuff, you know, if I find this for $1, $2, $3, I'm always picking them up. I probably got a dozen copies of this and probably 6 of the second prints. I really ought to try to put them all together and just stop buying this. Ghost Rider 21. It's the first appearance of Michael Bendelato. I'm butchering that last name, as Vengeance. I had this back when it came out. I don't think I have it anymore. It was nice to find it in this collection. Doctor Strange versus Dracula. They did. I think there was like a Silver Surfer versus Dracula. The X-Men versus Dracula. I think there was a Spider-Man versus Dracula as well. But that was a nice little one. And actually, I think this reprints a couple issues from Doctor Strange. It should be volume 2 with Dracula in it, just like the X-Men and Silver Surfer versus Dracula. Yeah. So that's a nice little fun read. Doctor Strange 44, the first appearance of the gem. I think it's Sidorak. I have several copies of this now. I don't know if any of my copies are newsstand, though. Interesting. This was definitely a nice find in this collection. I think I found a couple other blades in there. I don't remember, but this was the last issue. And the only one I need to complete my Blade run, I think it is issue 9. It's a yellow cover. It's either issue 9 or issue 8. It has Deacon Frost on the cover, and well, the guy looks almost like Freddy Krueger on the cover, but it's not. But that issue I have not been able to find yet, and it's the only one I need yet to complete this run, because this only ran 10 issues. Frankenstein Monster number 10. Nice Bronze Age horror. And Vault of Evil number 6. Another nice Bronze Age horror. And I did try to put these. I put them in, company order. Then I try to put them in superhero order. And so there's a little bit of continuity, if you would. Fantastic Four 126, just a homage cover to Fantastic Four number 1. Just kind of got a glare here. Let's see if I can do something about that. That's better. Fantastic Four 203. I don't know if there's anything important character storyline wise, but the reason I pulled it is because it is a Whitman variant. And there are some people out there, I've read comments that, oh, Marvel didn't do Whitman variants. And actually, yes, they did. When you find the diamond, and not the, I don't have one to compare, not the direct from back in the 70s, because I don't have a barcode with a slash, but you have the diamond, and I think it's usually yellow too, with no UPC. It's the Whitman variant. Fantastic Four 239. I believe this is her first appearance. And I apologize again. I didn't do notes. I just want to get this thing done. I need to get back to doing notes. Captain America 352. I believe this is the first appearance of the Supreme Soviet soldiers. There's 2. I don't know if this is a thing anymore or not. I knew at one point it was back during the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Captain America number 1, the Rob Liefeld, Joseph Loeb. Joseph Loeb? Is it Joseph Loeb or is it somebody else? Maybe somebody else. Jeff Loeb. Anyways, it's number 1. There's 2 of them. Number 1, but it's a newsstand. And same with this one. Number 1 on a newsstand. Star Wars 82. I think this has to do with a female Darth Vader. I think. Or no, that's this one. I'm trying to remember what the significance of this one is. I don't remember. But this is the female Darth Vader. Star Wars 88. And then Star Wars 91. I think this is a appearance of Chewbacca's son. I think. Spectacular Spider-Man 83. Early Punisher. I don't know where that falls in line as his appearances. Just a nice... I always like this Hobgoblin cover. You got the classic Spider-Man, Black Cat, Hobgoblin, and it is a newsstand, so is the 83. 97, first appearance of the Hermit, but it also has something to do with the Spot, I believe, and it's also a newsstand. And in 99, I believe this is the first appearance of the Spot. Newsstand as well. And at 376, it's a newsstand. This is, I believe this is the first time these two have clashed. The Gray and Green Hulk. And then I know I pulled one of these a couple boxes ago in this collection, so this will be my second one. Now, this one is kind of dirty, but it's when it's not his first appearance is war. His first appearance war, I believe, is 458 or 456, but he clashes with Juggernaut in this one as War. And there's been so many iterations of the Four Horsemen. It's crazy. All right. This is the Black Knight miniseries. Unfortunately, it did not... I don't think I came across number 1 in this collection. Because this box had 2, 3, and 4, and I don't remember coming across number 1. I do have a number 1 buried somewhere, so I can put a full set together. But here's 2, 3, but of course I don't know if my number 1s are newsstand. These all are. 4, so I'll probably have to be on the hunt for a number 1 newsstand. There was a bunch of Indiana Jones in there. I pulled some, and I found Indiana Jones throughout, but this is the first I have all 3 issues of the Temple of Doom. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then, yeah, here's some, I pulled some Indiana Jones out of this box. So, this is the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. And this Indiana Jones stuff is starting to heat up. I guess Harrison Ford is doing one more movie. I don't know what it's going to be. I figure it's going to be, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Geritol or something. That man's getting old to be doing these things, but we'll see. Anyways, I digress. Further Adventures of Indiana Jones, number 8, number 12, 13. This one I remember this one as I had as a kid. 14, this one is a newsstand. And 15. This is another one I was pleased to come across in here. Conan Destroyer, 2-issue limited series are both here, 1 and 2, and both newsstands. And speaking of Conan, there's the 25th anniversary border. I am trying to put together a newsstand set and a direct set. I got a Care Bears one a couple years ago because I needed Care Bears and I need the Ewoks. And the Care Bears, I'm pretty positive it's direct, so I need to get a newsstand of the Care Bears, which Care Bears and Ewoks are tough to find. And then Iron Man 212 newsstand. Just, I don't know, maybe I should just be happy I have a full set, whether it's newsstand or direct, but I figured if I could do 2 sets, 1 direct, 1 newsstand, I'd do it. Marvel Feature presents Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword, number 4. And here is the regular Red Sonja series, number 2. This was the first solo title series because she came out in Marvel Feature besides Conan. And then this is the second series. I guess it would be Volume 1, Volume 2, because this is also number 2. And this was a beautiful one to find. Whether it's anything anymore or not with the Black Panther 2 movie, but this was the first time that Namor and Black Panther fought each other. And this is also a newsstand. So, I mean, it does have some issues. There's some waving and stuff, so a couple ticks, but that's otherwise it's a very beautiful issue, and to find in here, I was very happy. Alright, that's end of the Marvel. I got a handful of DC and some independents, and that's it. Like I said, this one was going to be kind of short. There's a lot of... Well, that last box was a lot of dollars. There was a bunch, probably about, I don't know, probably about a stack this big of coverless stuff in there. So that's one thing you need to go through. If you find coverless books, go through and check to see what it is, because even key coverless stuff can sell for some monies. There's a nice little find, Batman Captain America crossover. And this falls under the Elseworlds title. And then we got some Teen Titans. This is the, I think this is the Jericho storyline. Yeah, 51, 52, no 53, or actually this might be part of 53, I think starts the trial of the Terminator. 54, 55, no 56, and 70. I'm not sure why I pulled this one. It's in rough shape. Should probably just throw that up in my dollar bin. I think I will. Some bronze horror, unexpected 211. Looks like it's got some staining there. There's a chip there. I'll probably throw that one up on my dollar too. This was neat to find because I've been trying to put together the different Dungeons and Dragons Dragonlance runs. I never heard of this one before. Word of God's Avatar. Now this is a book 1. Unfortunately, I think this got wet at one time because it is wavy, but the pages didn't seem to be sticking together. So that's good. But yeah, February 91, DC Comics TSR, so I thought that was interesting. Not quite sure who the characters are. You know, if it's a spin-off of the Dragonlance characters or something, but I'll give it a shot. Suicide Squad 64. There's something, this cover looked familiar or something about this. Wonder Woman 125. Just a very interesting cover. Oh, here's some. I had that out of order. Here's some more horror. Witching Hour 69. And a nice giant ghost 40. I gotta try to straighten that dog ear out. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a fine, very good find. It's got a lot of issues, but try to find these bronze hard DC horrors that aren't beat up. There, my thing is falling back. Here's a Wonder Woman 209 bondage cover. So these things can go for some monies. I've shown this book off before in some of my other videos. This is a homage to The Exorcist, I believe. And it's a newsstand as well. And Funeral for a Friend, Supergirl in Action Comics, number 2, Funeral for a Friend, number 2, issue 685. I pulled this because it's, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's the third printing. This was interesting. It's beat up, but I guess this came with the Burger King kids meals. So, interesting. Scooby-Doo anything seems to be hard to find. Superboy and Legion of Superheroes. You guys can probably tell why I pulled this one, because it's a Whitman. I love finding these Whitman things and pulling them. I got a box somewhere. It's short box. It's half full, half 3/4 full of just Whitman variants from different books. Now we're in our Independence here. Here's a Star Wars, Agent of the Empire, Hard Targets. Boba Fett. That's why I pulled it. Looks like, yeah, direct sales. And another Boba Fett when the Fat Lady Sings. Not sure if it says issue 2, but I don't know if this was this storyline or if it was a mini series with different headings. I forget. But if you guys haven't checked out the newest season of Mandalorian, it is freaking awesome. This was interesting. It's Radioactive Man, but it's exclusively for 7-Eleven. So, that's neat. Evil Ernie Revenge. Evil Ernie, but I pulled it because I'm a huge Stephen Hughes, God rest your soul, sir, fan. And we got $6 Million Man #1 from Charlton Comics. I believe this is the first appearance of $6 Million Man in comic form. This was another nice one to find. This one's really starting to pick up heat. Lost in Space Annual #1. And I guess you guys could probably know why it's picking up heat, because it's a bondage cover. It's a Juice Go cover as well, so there you got two things going for it. And speaking of, look at that. I've never seen this book before, ever. And I read it a couple days ago, and it's interesting. It's real interesting. Just gives her, like you said, unauthorized biography. So, and there's a couple gold keys. There's some other gold key. I think some Dells in there, but this one reminded me. I know it's not, but what was that? The Mickey and the Space Pirates, or the Air Pirates, or something. It kind of reminded me of that, but it's gold key, and this actually came out. This story in a Dell 4-color, so this is actually a reprint of that, and plus it has the Mickey Mouse Club down here at the bottom. So I don't know if that was on all of them, or if that was just special, or I don't know. I gotta look into that more. And then the last one, well, this is a Dell 4-color, and it's rough shape, but I think it's her first appearance. I did look this one up. I believe it's her Wendy Pecker, or I don't know, Lula Pecker or something like that. But that's it. That is it for the 7 long box collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun going through. It was definitely a good purchase. And like I said, 7 long boxes for $500. It was basically a blind buy. He had a couple pictures of some of the books out, and I saw a couple in the picture that I was interested in, but I think he started out at $700, basically $100 a long box, and I eventually got him down to $500. But anyways, this was definitely a fun adventure. I got some more stuff coming up. Guy I work with, I just bought a short box of Bad Girl, Good Girl, Bad Girl type books. I know there's a lot of Lady Death, Vampirella and stuff in there. And then a lady that my wife helps take care of. I was doing some work for her on her furnace and some yard work out there. And she's getting ready to move, so we're helping move some stuff. And my wife had told her that, I collect comic books and stuff like that. And she said, oh, my husband has somewhere down in the basement, there's like a copier box of war comics. And we eventually found it. And now, I wouldn't let her pay me for any of the stuff I did. I figured she lives by herself, nobody to help her. I would do that. I don't want paid for it. So she gave me this box of war comics, and there's a lot of bronze. There might be, I think there was some silver, Our Army at War, but Sergeant Rock, GI Combat, there's a few others in there. So I'm getting ready to go through all those, and I'll have videos up of that too. So anyways, I gotta get going. This is at 25 minutes. I hope this all loads up. Thank you guys. Hit the like button, hit the notifications button, and leave a comment and subscribe, and I appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.